give people 5 to 10 minutes to get in. And then once people get in, then you're good to go.
Okay, good.
Give people 5 to 10 minutes to get in. And then once people get in, then you're good to go.
Okay, hi everybody. Good to see people starting to arrive. Chun-Yi and I are here and we're really excited about today. Just so we know who you are, when you come in, if you could just put your name in chat and let us know where you're from, and we can start seeing who's here, and also you have the opportunity to ask us questions as we go. But we're really excited about today. We'll wait a couple more minutes so that people can arrive. We had over almost 1,400 people registered for this. So very, very exciting. And I don't know if all of them are going to make it, but thank you for being here. We're really excited to have you.
Yeah, so I am very, very excited. You know, I tuned in 1 hour ago. I thought,
that's right. Chun-Yi was so excited. He jumped on 1 hour ago.
Yeah.
And so Ash, good to see you. I see Ash is here with us. Twin Cities, Minnesota. So you probably know Chun-Yi. Tanya from Oklahoma. I love the little icon there too with the hearts in the eyes. We love you too, Tanya. Patrice, good to see you. Kingston, New York. I'm not exactly sure where Kingston is, but I bet it's a cool place if Patrice lives there. Something just popped up where now I can't see. Go back, notifications.
It's very cold here in Minnesota. Today is 20 below.
Oh my goodness.
But my heart is warm.
Yeah, your heart is always warm. That's one thing I love so much about Chun-Yi, and you're going to see tonight one of the warmest hearted people, one of the biggest open hearts you'll ever see. Really, really amazing human being. I can't wait to share him with you and his knowledge with all of you today. So I lost let me see, chat disabled for this live stream. So Devin, I don't see the chat anymore. So maybe you can give me some updates on who's showing up and we can start calling them out. But for some reason, the chat for me has been disabled. So I'll ask Devin to help us out. We'll wait a couple more minutes. We're really excited. This is going to be a fun night. We're going to talk about energy. And so all of you were at the Global Energy Healing Summit. And okay, chat's down for everyone right now. Devin, who is our IT expert, is figuring it out. So hopefully we'll have that back very, very soon. But it doesn't matter. Even if chat's not working, we're going to be able to communicate with you and have a great time. Tonight, we're going to focus on a couple cool things. We're going to focus on the energy for the new year. So obviously we're just into January now, and Chun-Yi every year does an energy forecast where he looks at the energy and can give you guidance on who in your family might need a little bit more energetic support, even what parts of your home might need a little bit more energetic support, and what parts are already getting good energy this year. So it'll be a lot of fun. You're going to learn a lot that you can apply and put into action, because we want you to have an amazing year. We really do want this to be an amazing 2022 for you. And a lot of it, you have the control to create how great a year that you're going to have. Even if, let's say, the energy in a certain part of your home is not ideal for this year, you can change it. That's the beautiful thing. And Chun-Yi is going to show all of us how to do that. So while we're waiting, we'll wait a couple more minutes and hopefully we'll get the chat figured out so we can get questions and see who's coming in. But Chun-Yi and I are really excited too to let you know about a new company that we have called Life Force Blessings. And it really is based upon the fact that everything is energy and energy follows thought. So we can send you energy. As a matter of fact, Chun-Yi, I know today, even while we're on this call right now, is sending you energy and good thoughts and love. And as we are able to receive energy and use that energy, we can empower ourselves even more. And so we put together an organization called Life Force Blessings, where we are going to open up to the world the ability to receive blessings and energy and enhance their life. So that's really exciting. And we haven't said a lot about that yet, but that's one of the things we'll be talking about tonight too. So chat is back. Okay, good. Let me just look at chat really quick. And where the heck did chat go in the first place? I still have it disabled on mine. Maybe I need to refresh. I'm not sure. Let's just see. Yeah, there we go with the refresh. Okay, good. All right, Nazir, oh, Canada. Nice. Glenn from Rapid City. Melissa from Canada. Canada representing. I like it. I like it. Lots of Canadians here. My grandfather was from Canada. That's where he was born. So I love to see that. So I think we're going to jump in. Let's jump in to, so RY says hi to you, Chun Yi. RY says to say hi to you, Master Chun.
Oh, yes. Hello.
Yeah. All right, great. So Devin, are we good to go? Let me get the thumbs up from IT and then good to go. Okay, good. All right. So again, very excited. And I want to introduce to you, not that he needs any introduction because he's known all over the world, but one of the most amazing human beings and really one of my most amazing friends. I really cherish the friendship. We met, I don't even know how many years ago it was, Chun Yi, but probably 13, 14 years ago. We're both in a group called the Transformational Leadership Council. And so my very first meeting, I saw him and he was teaching Qigong to all of us in the Transformational Leadership Council. And you could just see his aura, his heart was so huge and so loving and so caring. And I said, I have to meet him. I have to talk with him. And so I think we had a couple of breakfasts together and he's become really a dear friend and a go-to person whenever I need help energetically. He's always been there for me and so wise. Like I'll be in California where I live. I'm actually traveling today. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona, which is this hotel room curtain behind me. But he'll jump on and he can say, even though he's in Minnesota, he'll tell me, Tom, you've got a blockage here, you got a blockage here, let me work on it. So he really has an amazing gift that he's developed and that he believes all of us can develop too. That's what I really love about him. His goal is to have a healer in every home. And so I am so excited to have him here. I'm going to ask him some questions. If you have questions, you can put them in chat. We'll try to get to them. But Chun Yi, welcome. And I know everyone's really excited to learn from you and just like soak up your wisdom today. Thank you for being here with us.
Also, thank you, Tom, and thank you everybody for putting your time, your energy, and your love together for tonight to allow everyone to share. I'm just so excited to have this moment to share this space with you in this special time of the new year. So I'd love to share what I know about energy in the family, energy in the home, and how you can use the wisdoms from our ancestors to help you to balance the energy in your home and balance the energy in your personal life so that you are going to live a life and with abundance for this fabulous year. So I'm looking so forward to that.
I love that. And you said something really important. This is, I hope everyone heard him. You said balance the energy. It's not like you want to have like 50 times as much energy. I mean, potentially, but why is it important to have balanced energy? What does that do?
Well, so energy is energy. Energy cannot be created, cannot be destroyed, right? But energy can be transformed. You just need to find a way to transform that kind of energy, which is not in harmony with the vibration of your energy in your living space, in your working space, or within yourself, so that you can turn that, people call it a negative energy, into something enlightening, into something healing, into something supporting. So we don't just hate that energy, we throw it away. No, it is just energy. We just turn it into something beautiful and healing. Like in every year, the energy flows in the universe is different. The vibration is different. And like last year, so the energy is different than this year. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So year by year, month by month, the energy in the atmosphere, in the universe, in the sun, in the moon, on the planet it's like changing. So then the vibration of the energy of that year would be good or in harmony with some of the things we're doing, or some people, with it, like the genders and the age, but some kind of energy. I mean, the vibration is not in favor of a certain group of people. So by knowing that, there's a way to know that. That's why I do the energy reading for the new year every year, to give people guidance how you can transform that so-called negative energy, which the vibration is not in harmony with ourselves or with a certain group of people, and balance it and turn it into something enlightening, healing, and make the energy into like a prosperity. And then so therefore the energy which is in favor of a certain group of people, and you can take advantage of that energy, that vibration, to enhance your business, to enhance your wealth, your health, and your relationship, and of course protection too.
Yeah. And so every year, and I remember watching your energy forecast last year, and this is the first time I really saw that, but every year certain people are going to have more advantageous energy just naturally coming to them, which is great, right? And then some people go, oh no, but what about me? And you know, and it changes every year. So one year, maybe, you know, let's say in my family, I'm just do a simple example, like I might have the good energy that's naturally easily coming, and then the other year, maybe it might be my wife or someone else, but it's okay. Don't be afraid. This is knowledge. So today you're going to learn that if the energy isn't naturally as advantageous to you, you can transform the energy. Just like Chun-Yi said, it's just energy. You can transform it to create advantages for yourself. So let's talk about first, though, the place, Chun-Yi, that people spend most of their time, and that is in their home. They sleep 8 hours a night, hopefully. They eat dinners there, breakfasts, maybe they leave for, although with COVID, we've been spending a lot of time. So teach us a little bit about the home. What do we need to know about energy in the home for this year and the different parts of the home? Okay, before I talk about that, I'd like to ask a couple questions. Do you sometimes you have this feeling, you know, so in a certain year, when you walk into the house, you just feel, oh, this house is so great. Everything is so great. But some of the month, then also you walk into the house, you say, there's something not right. You did not do anything. Your relationship is perfect. Your children love you. You love your children, and you love your dogs and your cats, and your dogs also love you too. But you just feel something is not right. Don't you have that feeling? Right? And sometimes I have many clients told me about this too. Whenever they walk out of the house and go to a retreat or go visiting some other places, and they feel great. They feel they're so content. They feel their energy is so focused, and they can collect themselves very well into their body. But once they get into the house, they just feel depleted. They just feel exhausted. It's not that, you know, they or husband and wife and not getting along well with each other. No, they love each other very well, and the children love each other, and they don't have any conflicts or major conflicts, but they just don't feel the energy is right, especially talking about the healing. Many of my clients said as soon as they step out of the house, they feel better. The pain is better. As soon as they got back to the apartment, got back to the house, they feel the pain comes right back. You know, so why so? Because let me tell you a story. So one day, a client came to me and she complained a lot about the pain. And I knew this client for a long time. And then I asked him, I said, where do you feel the pain? And she said, well, in the kidneys, especially the right kidney. And don't know why these days it's just so awful. It's starting from the new year to now, it's 6 months.
I said, oh, wow, you should come to see me a little bit earlier. You know, like,
Why'd you wait so long? Yeah.
yeah. So then I had a little conversation with her, and you know what? This is what I found. And she put a fish tank in the north part of the house.
Okay.
The north part of the house, a fish tank. And so I say, well, that's because the energy is not in sync of that house. So you need to remove it away to other place, to other part of the house, and then you will be fine. Like you can move it to the east side for that particular year instead of have it to the north side. And she did it right away after the session. And 1 or 2 weeks later, she called me. She said, you know what? My pain went away.
Just by moving a fish tank to another part of the house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, that means that the energy, the components of the things, objects in the house will have a big, big influence to the energy vibration of the people and the beings living inside the house. Like this year. Now, if you draw a map, the floor map about your living space, and then you divide them equally into 9 parts, and then you laid it out, the north, the south, east, west, northwest, and northeast, and southwest, and southeast, and then the middle, you have these 9 components put together. And now, so for this year, the energy is very good in the north, the northeast, northwest, and south, and southeast.
Okay, and so by the way, listen to what Chinese saying, and you can, on your phone, it's got a compass. On most people's smartphones has a compass, so you can start to see. So say the areas you said these are good areas.
Yeah, there's a
good energy flow. So what areas are they of the home again?
Yep. So that the north, northeast, northwest, south, and southeast. So these are the 5 parts of the house. The energy is very good. Now later on, I will tell you what are they good for, right?
Yeah.
And then the energy in the east, the middle, the west, and southwest, these 4 parts, the energy this year needs a tune-up, needs to need some techniques to help to balance the energy.
Yeah, and we'll talk about those techniques, right?
Yep.
The good area is nice. You know that the good energy you already know about. We want to help you. We want like Chunyi's advice, just even for the lady, like as simple as that seemed, like moving a fish tank to another area and her pain went away. What might be helpful too is put some of the challenges you may feel you've been experiencing this year in chat, like what type of pain or what type of, like for me, there's certain parts of my home that when I'm doing my qigong or meditating, there's certain parts of the home that just feel better for me in our house, like, and even facing certain ways where I can feel just more of a natural flow of energy. And then other parts I go in there and I like my home, but it's like, it doesn't feel as good to meditate there, which is really interesting. So any comments that you put in, we'll try and take a look at those. Any pains you're having, any parts of the room. So Chunyi, does it make sense that we talk about the challenging parts of the home and maybe what people can do? Or where should we go here?
Absolutely, I will tell you. And so it seems like you are more excited than I am, Tom.
I love learning from you. I get excited every time I get to learn from you.
Thank you. Okay, and the challenging of the energy in the home is this year is for health is southwest.
Okay.
Southwest, and that's the corner of the house, and then the middle of the house, and then the east, and then the west. These are the orders. And the southwest now, so for this year, is like related to the motherhood energy. And the wife and mother, grandmother, and so these people, they need to be living more careful, because if you have already some discomfort in the body or illnesses, so this year the energy, the healing energy in that part of the house is not supporting you that well. Now, no worry about that, right? I'll tell you how to balance the energy.
Yeah.
So that
if they don't do anything, then that can be a little bit of an issue. So
yes,
you need to know Southwest, particularly that motherhood energy, needs to be balanced. Okay, great.
Yeah. So then on the east side, that's the oldest son of the house. Even your son already moved out, but his energy also belongs to the family, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he is part of the family. So the east side of the house, that represents the oldest son. Mm-hmm. And so the oldest son's energy this year will have challenges with accidents to the limbs, like hands and legs and head, and it could involve with a lot of emotions too, anger, mm-hmm. frustration. Mm-hmm. And this year the energy is not stable, making wrong decisions by following the emotions, and if the oldest son or the oldest grandson, so have some challenges with the liver, gallbladder, mm-hmm. Tendons and ligaments, and all these kind of challenges. Now this year need to be more cautious.
Yeah,
and so don't do those things which will create more energy blockages, mm-hmm. enhancing the old blockages. Yeah. So of course I will tell you what to do just in a few minutes. So let me explain to you what kind of energy looks like in that particular part of the house or your home. Then we'll find the solution, right? And then the middle of the house, that energy is the earth energy. So that's the center of the house. So this year, and that part of the house is critically important. But the energy, the vibration in that part of the house could, if you don't manage it well, could easily generate wrong information, causing illnesses in the body, in all the beings living in the body. So now how to balance that? And I will tell you just in 1 second. And then the west side. The west side, that is the youngest daughter side. So you need to pay attention to that. If you have the youngest daughter, so pay attention to like injuries in the head, the lungs, the breast. So these are the areas.
Hey, Chun-Yi, there's a question in chat that's saying if you only have one son,
that's the oldest son.
Is that the oldest son? If you only have one son, and then if you only have one daughter, is that the youngest daughter or
oldest?
That would be the oldest daughter. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So if you only have one, and if you have, like, I have an older daughter and a younger son, but would he still be considered the oldest son?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, good. There were a couple questions in chat on that. Okay,
sure.
Good.
Well, thank you. Okay. Now, how to balance the energy, like the mother, right? And this year for the mother, try to calm down your emotion, especially when you make decisions for like investment, for decisions, big decisions in the family. I would love to see you have a good discussion with your if you have a husband or partner, right, to discuss that with your husband. Otherwise, you can discuss that with your oldest daughter, or discuss with your middle son, your youngest son. That would be great.
Okay.
Yeah. So because those people in this year, their energy is in a very good position. I mean, the energy in the house is supporting them. So, and then for health, from health perspective, as a mother, and this is what I want you to do. You get a charm, the charm, like the wind chime, and you can put it at the entrance of your bedroom or outside of your house and by the window or somewhere in that corner of the house. That's also okay too, right? But you use the black string to tie it. Now, black is better, but you don't use red string. Use black string to tie it. And then for the wearing, so you don't wear red color. Don't wear red color this year, because the red color, the energy, the vibration would strengthen the negative energy. But instead, you can use the black jade pendant, black jade necklace, and so this kind of things. Or you can use like a silver necklace, a silver bracelet. So wear these items, and that will be very helpful to help you to balance the energy. Yeah. For healing. So you do that in, for instance, you wear a bracelet in the evening, and you just put it under your pillow. Then in the morning, you put it on again. So that is a very good healing and balancing energy for you to drive the negative energy away from you. That sounds good? Simple enough?
Yeah. So lots of different solutions there for the mothers. I think that's great. Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. Who's up next?
Okay. Then so got the oldest son, right? The oldest son, and in this year, the energy you need to do to help to balance the system, and use water. You have a jar of water, then you put like 8 pennies into the water. Okay, you have the jar is about like a 5-6 inches, that kind of like a vase, a jar, so you can get it from any flowers store, or you already have one. So put 8 pennies into it. Then every 7 days or 14 days, no, that's the best. If you forget, that's okay. 8 days and 10 days, and that's fine. You just change the water, but you leave just a little bit water in the top. I mean, in the bottom of the jar, and then you fill it fresh water. So get this water with the penny and the pennies in the water, it can help to balance the energy in the house for the grandson, for the oldest grandson, and for the oldest son.
Nice.
Okay. So
Chinese, so do you put the water and the pennies on the east side of the house?
Yes.
Is that what you're saying, on the east side of the house? Okay, great.
Yep. Okay, so if you can wear for the oldest son, so get like a dark blue or green jade pendant or something dark blue to wear. That is very helpful. Like this year, for the oldest son, might consider to wear every day something dark blue or black. Like for instance, a black sweater and a black T-shirt, right? A black hat, so and use something black. But if you have a black bracelet, that's the jade pendants, I think that is perfect.
Yeah.
And in a Chinese culture, especially for balancing energy, we use jade a lot because jade has the power of transformation. It's very powerful. And and crystal too. So we'll talk about that. Then in the middle of the house, you can have a metal vase. A metal vase you put in the middle of the house. And now this year, if you do investment, especially for those people who do a lot of investment or plan, this year the energy is very good for business development. This new business development, new business planning. So in order to bring prosperity, the energy is not, this year is up and down, especially in the first 5 months. The energy is very critical. There's a lot of unexpected things will happen in this year. Especially unexpected nature disasters, accidents, unexpected things of any kinds would happen. So especially for those people who travel a lot, so this is, you really need to have some skills, protection, so that you can make everything flow smoothly. And when you open a business, of course, you want prosperity, right? You want wealth, and so that you can share more, you can support your family better, and you can help more the people you love. And so, put a jar, a vase, or a metal bowl. No matter it's a vase or jar, it got to be metal. You put in the middle of the house. If you cannot find the metal, now this is what you do. You can go get a white crystal ball, like a 5 inches, that kind of size, white crystal ball to put right in the middle of the house. That will help to transform a lot of the energy, and the negative energy in the house, to make a balance. So I think that will be the top priority for the year. Because when you put that crystal ball or the metal bowl or vase right in the middle of the house, everybody, no matter who has a better energy for this year, or the energy is not in favor of this group of people of this year, that item will help to benefit everybody.
Very
everybody.
Cool. Yeah.
So that is, I will highly recommend you.
Yeah.
And this is what I do. So if I have a camera, I can go downstairs to show you what I do. In my house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you put that right in the middle of the house, if that's possible, on the table or on or something, so you gotta put it, if that's possible. So that would be the best thing to do. All right.
Nice.
So, and then for the youngest daughter, you also need to have like a black necklace or pendants, and this kind of things. Don't wear anything red for this year. Don't wear anything white this year. White or red. There's 2 colors. And not support the vibration of the energy. Do not support the youngest daughter in the house. But other colors, it's okay.
Yeah. And we're
Right?
not trying to scare people. Like this is just
Yeah.
information, right? You know, it
Yeah,
just
this is
helps,
information.
yeah, it just helps balance energy and just gives you that extra ability to influence the energy that you have so you can have an even better year this year. That's all we really want to do. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So let me tell you something. It's very interesting. And there's a football game going on, and then the owner of the football team talked to me about the game, and I said, "Well, energy in this game this year, and for you might not be in your favor. So now you this is what you need to do. You need to wear something red, necklace or a scarf, and so together with the husband, so wear something red. Then you walk in from what part of the stadium and into the stadium, and then you invite the energy to support you, and very possibly by following my guidance, and you are going to win the game." And so you know what? At the end of the game, they won. So
it wasn't just any game. We're not going to tell you the name of the team, but it was a team that won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And so like the biggest game of the year, and they were using Chunyi to help them with the energy and work on the team and help prevent injuries, help people heal faster from injuries. So that's a great example of advice that look.
And you know what? That's what they told me later on, and that was one of the few games they did not have any injuries throughout the game.
Yeah.
So
very
and
cool.
they won the ball.
Yeah.
You
very
see,
cool.
This can by following what I share with you, you can pretty much balance that energy to transform the negative energy into something beautiful and healing. Yeah. So, if you say, oh gosh, so my daughter, my youngest daughter today, walk out of the house with a white shirt, and would that be a problem? No, that's not a problem, and so then you just make a prayer for her, bless her with the love, and envelop her in the sun, and send your prayer, and that will help to also balance the energy too. All right. So again, most important thing is unconditional love.
Yeah.
You have your unconditional love. You do good deeds every day, for your family, for your community, for the world. That's already the positive energy in you and around you. And when you are in need, that energy will help you to push the negative energy away.
I love that.
Yes.
So I hope everybody heard that. Unconditional love. And that's what I really feel every time I'm around Chunyi, is just so unconditionally loving. And I know he's worked on that for many, many years. And every morning he's in a meditation where he's cultivating that and sending it out, right, to people. And so, but that's so cool. Like, hey, these are all great techniques, but one of the most powerful things you can do is just every day get yourself in a place of unconditional love. Hey, Chunyi, there's a few questions, and there's a lot of questions actually. We can't take them all, but let me look at a couple things and ask. So some people are asking, what if you don't have any children? Are you so you're not considered necessarily motherhood energy if you don't have any children, but you're the youngest daughter or oldest son? Do you revert back to that even if you're like my age, 60 years old? Like how does that work? I think some people are a little bit confused about that. I don't know if we can answer all the questions, but can you go a little bit into that?
Sure. If you don't have any children, then so you are if you are a man, then you are the you also consider as the father of the house.
Okay.
Yeah. So then your energy belongs to the northwest part of the
Okay.
house. And this
Okay.
year, northwest is very good, so doing business,
Yes.
the
Being a
energy
father,
for spirituality is very strong this year. So,
okay.
and if you are the only lady in the house, then your energy belongs to the southwest.
The mother
belongs
energy.
to
You're the mother of that
energy.
house. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you need to, get follow to what I just told you. And the other thing is, if you have the whole house, you have so many rooms, you know what? You can move your bedroom to the southeast side, the southeast,
Yeah.
or south, or the south or southeast. So gonna go move to this side. Because these parts of the house got very, very good energy.
Yeah.
If you are now here we get into the positive side of the house, positive parts of the house, and the north. The father's energy is very good. The middle son or middle sons, if you, for instance, you have 5 sons, right? You have the youngest, you have the oldest, right in the middle, you have 3 sons. So those are the middle sons.
Mm-hmm.
So the middle sons, the energy belongs to the north. And then the youngest son, that is the northeast side.
Yeah.
So the northeast side, the north, northwest, they all got very great energy this year. For prosperity, the north side and the south, and then the northeast. If you design your business, if you want to plan your business, if you want to do investment planning, please go to stay in either one of these sites, these parts of the house, to think. And the energy will support you to guide you and with a better thought, better decision.
Yeah.
All right. So then the oldest daughter's energy this year is very good. The middle daughter's energy is very good. The middle daughter, if you have 5 daughters, you have the oldest, you have the youngest, there's 3 in the middle, right? So the middle daughter or daughters I'm talking about. So that is the south side. South side is very creative. If you want to do something, it's very creative. So go to the south side or facing south to think, to develop. For this year, for healing, if you want to heal your heart, you face south side to meditate, to sit, to meditate. And you can observe and invite that energy to support your heart, support your vein, arteries, small intestines, and or your mind. And if you have a kidney situation, reproductive organs, bones, bone marrow, this kind of challenges, brain challenge of any kind, like aches and pains, tumors, and such things, then you face north to do your meditation.
Face north.
Yeah, face north.
Okay.
So you can invite that healing power to help you better. And you can get deep into the meditation faster for healing that specific areas.
Yeah. And everybody, just so you know, because some people are asking different questions, like what side of the house was it again? I mean, hopefully you're taking notes. I've been taking notes too, but we will record this, and we will also, I think, Devin, is it correct? Can you let me know? Are we going to be able to record this and be able to allow people to watch it later too? Devin, can you just put on chat if that's going to be true. Yeah, we will. So you'll be able to watch the recording of this too if you're missing anything or you feel really confused. Chunyi, a couple of things are kind of popping up. I love the fact that you're actually taking different illnesses people might be feeling and showing them which way to meditate, where that energy can help heal them. There was a couple of people that just talked about fatigue or pink flamingo. I don't know what your real name is, but feels like, you're walking through mud, tiredness in the legs, so fatigue, things like that. What is the best place to face while you're meditating or doing qigong or whatever you do?
Do the qigong facing south.
Facing south. Okay, great.
To invite the heart energy, the fire energy to fire you up.
Okay, good. So that will be the fire energy coming in from the south side. Yeah. I love it. And then let me just see here. Yeah, so this will be available on our channel after the live. So on our YouTube channel, you'll be able to watch it again if you need to. I wish we could answer every question. We'll try and, because there's so many coming in, like tons of questions, which is really, really great. But so Catherine Mullen, you asked about the different areas of the house. And so you'll be able to see that afterwards. And then she also asked, like, if she has just one daughter, is it oldest or youngest? That would be your oldest daughter, right? If you just have one daughter?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oldest.
And then Catherine Tasto said, what if you're both the mother and the youngest daughter, which both of the energies are a little bit more challenging. Which do you follow? She says, is it a double whammy?
You'll follow the mother because you are already the mother. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. So we have people saying, that they can't get out of bed. They have Lyme, can't function with the level of fatigue. Well, again, you want to call in that energy from the south. And, it takes time probably, like you may feel a little bit day one, but everything takes consistency. Like the level that Chunyi is at, honestly, where he could look at any of us remotely and see where we have blockages. He didn't learn that overnight. That came from a lot of practice. With time, if you follow some of the things we're talking about and you place the different items that Chunyi talked about in the house, you might not notice it instantaneously, but with time, it's just going to create that more ease of energy, make your life a little bit better, and then a lot better over time.
Yes, exactly like that. And it's also, now this is one of the important elements to support you. And there's many other things you need to do, right? For instance, you need to have a good diet, and you need to do the exercise, and stay positive, and keep your heart open. So there's many elements to put together to help you to live a life filled with abundance.
Yeah, and one of the most important, as you talked about, is that unconditional love. And I know that's something that I'm still working on. I'm not near your level, but it's something that you've taught me, and it is such a healing force. It changes energy around us, like our heart energy, as it is expressing that unconditional love for ourselves, for the planet, for everyone around us, for the people that have wronged us. We heal, like the body just feeds off that powerful energy from the heart, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, so, now, just now I talk about the positive energy in the house.
And we just have a few minutes. We have a few minutes, so maybe just some highlights, and we have a really cool announcement for everybody that we want to let you know about too. So we've got just a few minutes. So let's talk about the positive energy, the good stuff. And then we'll try and take maybe a question or two, and we have something really special we want to let you know at the end.
Okay, very good. I just mentioned a couple things. And this year, the energy is very good for the father, is the northwest side. So get a purple crystal ball to put on that side, like a 5 inches, that kind of a size of a purple one is great. Otherwise, like a white is perfect, right? Okay. So put it on that side. And if you have children or yourself in the process of going to school, taking exams, and design new projects, or you're ready to go the promotion, writing a book, something like that. Now put a lucky bamboo with water.
What's lucky bamboo, Chanyi? What do you mean by that?
The lucky bamboos, you can go to the Target or in other places, you will find them. It's kind of a bamboo, and the Chinese feng shui bamboo. And so in the water, you get full of them, and then with water, with a jar of water, you put it on the southeast side. That will help to enhance that energy and also enhance the relationship too. And then the north side, and so you put some of a jar of water over there, or with or if you have a black or purple a crystal ball, so put it over there, and that will be perfect. But as long as you already put a crystal ball in the middle of the house, so that will help you enhance the energy tremendously. So you don't need to almost do anything extra in the house. And so, and that's some tips I like to give to you.
That's awesome. I love it. One last couple things. I saw it a couple times. If a child is stillborn and so doesn't survive childbirth or is not around anymore, then does the next child become the oldest, or is that still that initial?
The middle.
What was that?
The middle.
There's still the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Great. Awesome. I love it. So I want to let everyone. Let me just look and see. We have one announcement I really want to make. You're getting lots of people saying, "Good to see you again, Chun-Yi." Do we reverse? This is interesting. Do we reverse the north, south, west, east when living in the southern hemisphere to the south, north, east, and west? So we have some people that might be living on the southern hemisphere. Do these rules still apply, or is that different?
Yeah, these rules still apply for that, no matter you live in the north or the south hemisphere.
Okay, great. And one question. The middle of the house, they said, what kind of crystal in the middle of the house? But I thought the middle of the house was a metal vase, right? Could that be a crystal?
Metal vase.
Metal vase.
Metal vase or metal bowl, so a white ball, crystal.
Okay.
Like a 5 inches size of a white crystal ball.
White crystal ball.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. We may have another chance to answer a question or two. This is being recorded. It's going to be on our YouTube site. We're really excited to have you tell your friends about it and go watch it again if you want to. And this is a lot of information. I get it. If you're confused, watch it again, but don't beat yourself up. Even if you just do one little thing, you don't have to do everything that we talked about today. One little thing can make a change. And the biggest thing to do is just have more unconditional love, like really work on that in your meditations. That will change the energy around you. So something really special though, we've got an opportunity that I want to let everybody know about that will help with this year's energy, can help with healing, prosperity, anything you want. And that is, I mentioned every morning, Chun-Yi does a very special meditation, and he's in meditation for quite some time. And then also, one of the things that he has developed is a very beautiful and special relationship with some Tibetan monks. And so these are in the lineage of the Dalai Lama. And every year, Chun-Yi does a special 7-day of blessings with them. And what we did is we created this organization called Life Force Blessings because years ago, I can't remember how many years ago, I was traveling next to a guy on a plane, and he was very, very successful, made lots of money, might have been a billionaire, I don't even know. But he was telling me, we were talking about energy, and he was telling me about how he had made donations to monks and asked them to send positive energy to his businesses for harmony and prosperity. And he said, he thought that was the real difference, the advantage that he had. And so 7 years ago, even though I knew Chun-Yi, I wasn't thinking about this. And I Googled it, and I tried to look up, how do I do that for my family, for my business? And I couldn't find anything. And so it's been something I've been searching to do for a long time. And then I saw Chun Yi, who's already my great friend and was helping me with so many things, had the connection with the monks. So one of the things we're making available for everybody, and I think this is the first time I've ever really seen this, is we have a 7-day blessing or 7-day energy transmission that we're going to make available to all of you. And there will be an investment, but I think it's relatively minor compared to the benefits and the energy transmissions you're going to get. So Tibetan monks, I don't know if you know what they do, but a lot of their day is spent in meditation and also chanting. So literally sending out energy to the universe and to all of us to relieve us from suffering. And now you have the opportunity to ask them to send it directly to you or to a family member or to a friend or someone that needs a little extra energy support. And so if you go to lifeforceblessings.com, lifeforceblessings.com, you can see more information on this. And we want to do something really special for you. This is the first time we've offered it. So we're really letting people know about the company for the first time tonight. But what will happen is when you sign up for a blessing, it's 7 days of blessing, 7 days of energy transmission coming to you. First of all, from Master Chun Yi Lin. So in his meditation every morning, he will be sending you energy. And this is what he does for his clients. He sends them energy for healing, for prosperity, whatever it is that you need. That energy will be coming to you every day from my good friend, Master Chun Yi Lin, but then also from Tibetan monks. And so the Tibetan monks will also be sending you energy in their meditations and their chanting for you or your family member, or anybody. You can be for anywhere, your pet, anyone you want energy sent to, it will be sent to. And a couple of things that we're doing. Number one is we're going to allow you to, if you enroll for an energy transmission for yourself, a blessing, we're going to give you another one that you can give to somebody else. So if you get one, you get another one for no cost. So that I think is really exciting. You can do something special for someone you love. And then also, those of you that are concerned about, all the different things that we already said, you can rewatch this, but we're also going to include as a bonus Chun Yi's extended energy forecast, which I think was over an hour long, right? Chun Yi was maybe hour and a half long. So you're going to get that also as a bonus. So we just wanted to let all of you know that there's different things you can do with cures, placing things in different areas. And then there's also, you can get extra energy being sent by energy masters. Chun Yi's an energy master. The monks are energy masters. Like if you measure their brain waves and Chun Yi's brain waves when they go into their meditation, they are producing this unbelievable gamma brainwave energy, this incredibly powerful brainwave energy. And now you can have access to it. And what a wonderful thing to be able to get access to the unconditional love and the incredible energy that Chun Yi sends out, and that these beautiful Tibetan monks that really live their life to uplift humanity, and now they can send it directly to you. So that's the announcement we wanted to make. Again, to find out more about it, go to lifeforceblessings.com. And I already do it for my family. With Chun Yi and with the monks, we contribute and we get the blessings for my family. And so I'm excited to be able to offer it to everybody else. And that's our special announcement. So we've got like a minute or two left. Let me just see if there's any questions that we can answer. Oldest daughter, Chun Yi, anything about the oldest daughter?
The oldest daughter this year, the energy is very good.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's very good. So take advantage of that and to design your business.
Yeah.
To enjoy prosperity.
Yeah.
Now, there's one more thing, and I want to add is, when you sign up for this 7 days blessing, you can bring those items I just mentioned in this talk to that 7 days blessing. Each day you meditate together with us, just in the morning or in the evening. I do that in the evening too, not only just morning. Then we will send energy to bless those items you got, like a crystal balls and water and necklace, and then this will be like we are going to charge more energy into the items you are going to wear that will become even stronger a protection. And
very nice.
so
I have the items around you.
Yeah.
And Lynn asked a question. So she participated in your 7-day blessing. So the energy transmissions there, Lynn, were actually during those 7 days. So yes, this is an additional 7 days. Whenever you would sign up, then that would begin and you would start receiving those blessings. And Chun-Yi, one final question for the people that are going to take advantage of the blessings. You do your meditation in the morning, but they can call on that energy anytime during the day where they that energy, and this might seem a little different until you understand energy. It can be transmitted. It's there for you to call on, for you to use throughout the day. So you can actually gather those things and call on that energy anytime during the day, correct?
Yeah, absolutely. So and today I just got a call from my friend, and they're going to have a very huge, challenging meeting and developing a huge business. And now there's a lot of conflicts in the board members. And they asked for blessing, so I did a blessing for them. So I said, well, go to the meeting and I will do my work. So I just half an hour before our call, she called me. She said, well, the meeting went so well. This is like $1 billion company, you know? So, and they said, everybody was happy and was very excited, about the future. And I gave guidance, so. So that's part of the blessing.
Yeah, and we want to also benefit the monks, so they are going to be part of this, and we want to further their cause with the investment that you make. So we're really excited about this. This is something we want to bring. In the Eastern world, it's more well known. In the Western world, not as well known, but that's why we formed our organization with Chun-Yi and I partnering to do the Global Energy Healing Summit and then also to do Life Force Blessings. So we love you all. Thank you so much for being part of this. You can watch the replay or let your friends watch the replay on our YouTube channel. We hope that those of you that need it and want it will sign up for the blessings so that that energy can start coming your way and start making sure that 2022 is the best year ever. Chun-Yi, thanks so much for being on. Any final words you'd like to say to everybody?
Well, I love you as always. Thank you.
Thank you. We all love you too. Thank you so much. Goodbye, everybody. Have a beautiful, blessed evening. Blessings and love from Chun-Yi and I, and we hope to see you again very, very soon.
Yeah, see you.